dog now.
Beside him if you want.
This is Cos's sister?
John.
Oh,
That's Beth's dog's sister. Isn't that
Now,
crazy?
there's some people unwrap it so that it's faster and easier for me, from my experience, and I usually am very careful and cut it away from the ear.
Need to hear any more cleaner.
You have to be careful you don't get the ear
I think so.
when you do that, so I cut it away. And then you can just pull the tape where the ear is powdered. The tape doesn't stick to the fur, so it comes right off, and you look and see that the edge is nice and dry and no moisture or anything, but the ear is stuck to the tube because of the this thing. And everything we do, we try to do everything to not hurt the dog. In other words, we're trying to keep it painless.
Yes.
So I use the Goo Gone and put just a little Goo Gone on the Q-tip.
Oh, that's the
And that's all,
regular
just a
Gooby
little
Gone?
bit?
Yeah, just enough to wet the thing. And then, if you notice,
But she gets
you
where she
put
wants
this
to go.
in,
She went on a lot of the walk
and
with
that
me
just-
when I was out.
Oh, just like that. Look at that.
just
Okay, so,
takes the...
Oh, I wish I would have known to do that with
She goes where she wants to go, and she gets up on the couch.
And that
and down,
releases
and up
the
steps and down,
stickiness
and
from the
so as long as she's
tube.
doing
And that's
she's
that.
eating her
Wow.
meals,
And then the
sits
tube
on,
comes out and the ear's standing.
Wow.
You see
Look at that.
Wow.
Look how good the ear's
Oh,
standing
that was so
already.
easy like that.
That was the
But
part
you
you were
see
most
this
concerned
nice
with.
Right.
clean
Right,
hole
and what
down
the
there,
opening is.
and it's clean, the
Right.
edge is dry,
Yeah.
and the
That's what we were waiting
ear's
for.
up. And it's a long ear.
Yes.
That is
Yeah,
a long
that's a
ear.
show cut. Yeah, that's a.
Did you, where was the little sore that you were concerned with on the ear? Was there something that hasn't healed yet?
Right, that's right here, and it's hard to see. I'll use a little alcohol and clean that off.
We insist that we get them in this
Yeah,
shape
that's-
before they go, and they have a
Now
hard time
hold
waiting.
still.
But I think it pays off in the end.
Now you notice this little
Yeah.
area?
No,
That
they're
was
novices. They
under
have no
the
idea
cap,
what to do.
when you put the cap on, and it was taped, they tape, and this part of the ear is stuck to the cap. In other words, it's glued
Right.
to the cap, and the only thing that's exposed is this edge. And there was some infection there which we couldn't see because the cap was on, and when we took it
Right.
off, that was kind of really a sore, and we had to work with that for quite a while. But you see, it's dry and
Yep.
healed, and it looks as though eventually they might get hair growing on
Yep.
there. It was much bigger originally. It extended way
I can
down
see, yeah.
to there,
Yeah.
and it wound up with just this little area, and the hair grew all around, and it looks like there might be some hair going to grow on that once
Right.
it settles down. But it's dry now enough so we put the powder on that I don't think you'll have any trouble with the taping or any difficulty.
Good.
Hello.
But the edges are good and dry, and if you do this every day for a few days or a week, so forth, you'll be able to see how it is, and then maybe go 2 days and check again and see, so forth. So that ear is clean, nice, looks excellent, and I think even though they're fairly long, it's going to be not too bad as far as standing is concerned. Now I try and do this one the same way. But you have to make sure you stay away from the ear.
Right.
Good puppy.
Right? It's just sitting there. It's a good boy. Mr. Clyde, you're a very good boy.
No, that's good boy. I think I've got it pretty well loose. That's a good boy. Yes.
What's the matter, baby?
Come on. Sticky,
She's really
sticky.
being good.
Right?
But you see how that comes right off with the powder on the
Powder makes a
fur.
huge difference. I didn't use the powder. The powder is so big. What kind of powder is that?
Well, we have a veterinary powder,
Mm.
but you see how nice and dry that
Mhm.
edge is? And we suggest you use Gold Bond.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Easy.
And
Right, we have that.
it's a medicated
Yeah, yeah.
powder, and that's what this is. But here again, the ear's fast to the tube,
Right.
so we just take a little Goo Gone and
So cute. He's looking at it.
No
Yeah.
one can believe Goo Gone.
Gooby Gone. I have some in my house actually. Works on so
Most
many
everything
things.
has it,
Yeah.
but as long as you do these things and
We
don't
use
hurt them,
lighter fluid and
then they
stuff.
don't fight
Oh,
you.
Right,
or-
exactly,
or
exactly.
cuticle
It doesn't become
remover
something that
or-
they're fearing.
nail
They've
polish
built
Oh,
up this
wow.
reaction
When
to it.
years ago.
Exactly.
That would
It's almost
hurt.
pleasurable.
Which pretty costly.
That's a good boy.
Gets a lot of attention.
It
No,
feels
no,
good,
no,
Taken
huh?
care of.
That feels good.
Good boy. He's kind of a headstrong.
I can tell.
Yeah.
But good, he's very
Mr.
good, though.
Clyde.
Oh, my word.
Oh,
Oh, look at that,
beautiful.
look at
beautiful
Oh, my
boy.
Sweetheart.
Champion. Somebody's playing.
Yeah, they're sweet toys.
There's no better sound in the world than a squeak toy, right?
that. Little growl. Little,
Did he growl?
A little growl or just a
You're a
something.
movie star.
It might have been
It's
a
not
that
minding that
feels
at
good
all.
on my ear.
That probably
I
does
think
feel
I
good,
think
right?
was a
To have that
that
off.
feels good on my ear. Maybe it wasn't a growl.
Do you leave him off for a period of
Now the-
time?
No, well, if you want to sit and watch
Problem,
TV
if
or
you have
something,
the
he
gold
doesn't
one.
let him off his lap. We don't want him to shake.
We
Right.
Okay.
It's hematoma. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We talked about that, I guess, to you, that it's just too easy
but
for them to.
you
for
can't
them
be
to eat.
too
Right.
clean, and we take an alcohol sponge and really clean the ears good, check them good after you take them down, make sure there's no irritation or problems for it, and then you check down inside, and that's good and clean.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is good and clean as well. I don't see anything down in there, but you can take the alcohol sponge and put your finger. There's enough room to get your finger down in there and clean that out.
Okay. Hang on, I'm going to stop for a second and give you a